Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Mastery Podcast. I'm Vey, and I'm absolutely thrilled you've joined us today for another exciting episode.
And I'm James. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. You know what, Vey? I'm really excited about today's topic because, it's something I think literally every English learner can relate to.
Oh, absolutely, James. So picture this scenario. You're having a great conversation in English, everything's flowing nicely, and then suddenly, boom, you need a specific word. You know you've studied it before, but your brain just goes completely blank. It's like the word just vanishes into thin air, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's so frustrating, isn't it? And the funny thing is, the harder you try to remember it, the more it seems to hide from you. I remember when I was learning Spanish, this happened to me constantly. I'd be talking to my friend Miguel, and suddenly I'd forget the word for bicycle, which I knew perfectly well. It made me feel so embarrassed that sometimes I just stopped talking altogether.
Oh, James, that's such a perfect example. And you know what? That feeling of embarrassment is so common. But here's the thing, it's completely normal. Even native English speakers forget words sometimes. Like, just yesterday, I was talking to my neighbor, and I completely blanked on the word lawnmower. I stood there going, that machine, for cutting grass?
Oh, that's hilarious. See, that's exactly what we're talking about. And actually, that brings up a really important point. When you forget a word, you can always describe it another way. That's called paraphrasing, and it's honestly one of the most valuable skills any English learner can develop.
Yes, paraphrasing is like having a superpower in your back pocket. So instead of panicking when you forget refrigerator, you can say the cold box where we keep food. If you can't remember screwdriver, just say the tool for turning screws. The conversation keeps flowing, and people totally understand what you mean. It's brilliant.
Exactly. And here's something really cool while you're explaining the word, your brain is actually working in the background to remember it. So often, halfway through your description, the original word suddenly pops back into your head. It's like, oh, there it is, refrigerator. That moment feels amazing, doesn't it?
It really does. Now, let me share something that might surprise you. There's actually a scientific reason why this happens. Our brains store thousands and thousands of words, kind of like books in a massive library. Sometimes the word you need is definitely there, but it's hiding behind other thoughts or memories. When you're stressed or nervous, it becomes even harder to find that specific book on the mental shelf.
That's such a great way to think about it, Vey. And stress really is the enemy here. When we feel pressure to speak perfectly, our minds tense up. That's why you might know a word perfectly when you're relaxed at home, but completely forget it during an important conversation or job interview. Your brain literally goes into panic mode.
Yeah, exactly. So the first secret to better word recall is actually learning to stay calm. Take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and remind yourself that it's totally okay. I love teaching my students this simple phrase, it's on the tip of my tongue. This is what native speakers say when they almost remember something, but not quite. Try saying it with me. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Perfect. And another useful phrase is, my mind just went blank. This means all your thoughts disappeared for a moment. It happens to everyone. So instead of getting frustrated, you can actually use these phrases to buy yourself some thinking time. People appreciate your honesty. and it takes the pressure off.
Absolutely. Now, let's talk about some practical memory tricks that actually work. One of my favorites is the emotion and image technique. Instead of just memorizing that butterfly means a flying insect, create a vivid mental picture. Imagine a beautiful orange butterfly landing on your hand in a sunny garden. Feel the gentle breeze, smell the flowers. The stronger the emotional connection, the better your brain remembers it.
Oh, I love that technique. I use something similar called situation practice. So if I'm learning the word groceries, I don't just write it in a notebook, I actually use it while I'm at the supermarket. I'll think, I need to buy groceries today, or these groceries are heavy. Using words in real-life situations makes them stick so much better than just studying from a list.
That's brilliant, James. And here's another game changer practice. In small chunks. Don't try to learn 50 new words in one day. Your brain will feel overwhelmed and forget most of them. Instead, focus on maybe 5 words, but really use them in different sentences throughout the week. Quality over quantity, always.
Yeah, exactly. Think of it like this. Would you rather plant 50 seeds and forget to water them, or plant 5 seeds and take really good care of them until they grow into strong plants? Same concept with vocabulary. Better to truly know a few words than to half remember many words.
Perfect analogy. Now, I want to share something really important with all our listeners. When you forget a word and then find another way to express yourself, you're not failing. You're actually demonstrating incredible communication skills. You're showing resilience, creativity, and determination. Those are life skills that go way beyond just learning English.
Absolutely, Vey. Every time you encounter a blank moment and keep talking anyway, you're building confidence and problem-solving abilities. You're proving to yourself that you can handle challenges. That's honestly more valuable than having perfect word recall, because life isn't perfect, and communication is about connecting with people, not being a walking dictionary.
Beautifully said. And you know what? I want everyone listening to remember this. Progress is so much more important than perfection. People won't remember if you use the thing you write with instead of pen, but they will remember your smile, your enthusiasm, and the effort you put into communicating with them. That's what creates real connections.
Exactly. So next time you forget an English word, instead of thinking, oh no, I'm terrible at English, try thinking, this is part of my learning journey and I'm getting stronger every day. That mindset shift is powerful. It turns a frustrating moment into a growth opportunity.
I absolutely love that. All right, everyone, before we wrap up today's episode, let's practice some useful phrases together. Repeat after us. It's on the tip of my tongue. My mind went blank. The thing you use to cut paper. The place where you buy food. These simple phrases will help you stay calm and keep conversations flowing naturally.
Perfect. And remember, forgetting is not the end of the world. It's just a tiny pause in your amazing English journey. In that pause, you have the power to breathe, stay calm, and find creative solutions. That's what makes you not just a better English speaker, but a more confident person overall.
What a beautiful way to end today's episode, James. To everyone listening right now, you should feel incredibly proud of yourself. You're here, practicing English, working on your skills, and that takes real courage. Every episode you listen to, every word you practice, every conversation you have is making you stronger and more fluent.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. If this episode helped you, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to English Mastery Podcast, and share it with your English learning friends. We'd also love to hear from you in the comments. Tell us where you're listening from around the world.
Yes, please do. We love building our global community of English learners. This is Vey and James from English Mastery Podcast, sending you confidence, motivation, and positive energy for your learning journey. Keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Take care, everyone.
And happy learning!